Welcome to this online service of Neshoba Unitarian Universalist Church. I am the Reverend Beth Lefever, pleased and privileged to serve as the minister of this congregation, and I am so very happy that you have chosen to join us this morning. Our opening words are by Buddhist Zen master, poet, scholar, and peace activist Thich Nhat Hanh. Community building is the most important action of our century. As individuals, we have suffered tremendously. Due to the predominance of individualism, families are breaking down and society has become deeply divided. For the 21st century to be a time of spirituality, the spirit of togetherness must guide us. We should learn to do things together, to share our ideas and the deep aspirations of our hearts. We have to learn to see the Sangha, our community of spiritual support, as our own body. We need each other in order to practice solidity, freedom, and compassion, so that we can remind each other that there's always hope. In the spirit of Sangha, in the spirit of hope, let us be together in worship.
Rolling.
We ignite the flame of the chalice, symbol of our religious tradition, to ever illuminate the question, what does love ask of me today? And now, please join with me in our affirmation of covenant. Love is the doctrine of this church, the quest for truth is our sacrament, and service is our prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge in freedom, to serve human need, to the end that all souls shall grow into harmony with the divine. Thus do we covenant with each other and with God.
Once upon a time, there was a little old lady who was not afraid of anything. One windy afternoon, the little old lady left her cottage and went for a walk in the forest to collect herbs and spices, nuts and seeds. She walked so long and so far that it started to get dark. There was only a sliver of moon shining through the night. The little old lady started to walk home, and suddenly she stopped. Right in the middle of the path were two big shoes, and the shoes went clomp, clomp. "Get out of my way, you two big shoes. I'm not afraid of you," said the little old lady, and on she walked down the path, but behind her she could hear two shoes go clomp, clomp. A little further on, the little old lady stumbled into a pair of pants, and the pants went wiggle, wiggle. "Get out of my way, you pair of pants. I'm not afraid of you," said the little old lady, and she walked on. But behind her she could hear two shoes go clomp, clomp, and one pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. Farther still, the little old lady bumped into a shirt, and the shirt went shake, shake. "Get out of my way, you silly shirt. I'm not afraid of you," said the little old lady. And on she walked, a little bit faster, but behind her she could hear two shoes go clomp, clomp, one pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle, and one shirt go shake, shake. A little ways on, the little old lady came upon two white gloves and a tall black hat, and the gloves went clap, clap, and the hat went nod, nod. "Get out of my way, you two white gloves and you tall black hat. I'm not afraid of you," she said, and on she walked just a little bit faster, but behind her she could hear two shoes go clomp, clomp, one pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle, one shirt go shake, shake, two gloves go clap, clap, one hat go Nod, nod. By now, the little old lady was walking at a quite fast pace. She was very near her cottage when she was startled by a very huge, very orange, very scary pumpkin head. And the head went boo, boo. This time, the little old lady did not stop to talk. She did not stop at all. She ran. But behind her, she could hear 2 shoes go clomp, clomp. 1 pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. 1 shirt go shake, shake. 2 gloves go clap, clap. And 1 hat go nod, nod. And 1 scary pumpkin head go boo, boo. The little old lady did not look back. She ran as fast as she could, and she didn't stop to catch her breath until she was safe inside her cottage with the door locked. It was so quiet in her cottage before the knock, knock on the door. Should she answer it? Well, she wasn't afraid of anything, so she went to the door and opened it. What do you think she saw? 2 shoes go clomp, clomp. 1 pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. 1 shirt go shake, shake. 2 gloves go clap, clap. 1 hat go nod, nod. And 1 scary pumpkin head go boo, boo. I'm not afraid of you, said the little old lady bravely. What do you want anyway? We've come to scare you. You can't scare me, said the little old lady. Then what's to become of us? The pumpkin head suddenly looked very unhappy. I have an idea, said the little old lady, and she whispered in the pumpkin's ear. The pumpkin head nodded, and its face seemed to brighten. The little old lady said good night, closed the door, and whistled on her way to bed. The next morning she woke up early. She went to her window and looked out into her garden, and what do you think she saw? 2 shoes go clomp, clomp. 1 pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. 1 shirt go shake, shake. 2 gloves go clap, clap. And 1 hat go nod, nod. And 1 scary pumpkin head go boo, boo. And scare all the crows away.
There is so much need in the world. There is so much want. Help us continue to respond to the needs by sharing of our resources during this, our morning offering. And please know how very grateful we are. A brief reading by Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. Sometimes our fate resembles a fruit tree in winter. Who would think that those branches would turn green again and blossom? But we hope it, and we know it. Who would imagine in these cold, dark times that the branches will turn green again, the flowers blossom? Who could imagine that after months and yes, years of division, discord, animosity, and contempt, we could come to a place of benevolent regard for all of our companion sojourners on this earth? Who could imagine? Much of what I am hearing expressed these days, and indeed what I myself am feeling, is anxiety. Anxiety around the state of the nation, the state of the world. Anxiety about our own health and welfare and that of our loved ones. About COVID, about shutdowns and isolation and loneliness. And anxiety about the elections. So much anxiety about the elections and what may follow. And so today, I just want us to be quiet together, to be quiet and together in the company of this Sangha, this community of spiritual support. Wherever you are, please sit back and relax, shutting out distractions, breathing in peace, breathing out tension, breathing in calm, breathing out stress, breathing in hope, breathing out despair, breathing in and out, lowering our shoulders, unclenching our hands, breathing and at ease. French philosopher and mathematician Blaise Pascal said, "Our achievements of today are but the sum total of our thoughts of yesterday. You are today where the thoughts of yesterday have brought you, and you will be tomorrow where the thoughts of today will take you." It matters what we believe. It matters what we think about. Thought is energy, and we tend to draw that energy to us, to draw to us that which we think about. While all evidence may point to the notion that the world, and especially our country, is full of wrong-headed others out to do us harm, that is not the full truth of it. There certainly are some extremes in politics and ideology, and it is true there is a lot of fear, which in turn promotes anger and antipathy. But there also is a lot of caring and concern by many, many people, wise and thoughtful people who are seeking to do right, to think right, to speak right. People who are working toward repair of the wounds that have found their way into the hearts of us all. We can choose to focus on the good that still abides in people and in nature, in our own hearts, even though we get scared and angry at times. We can choose to focus on even the tiniest elements of wonder and love and joy that find their way into our hours and days. A fallen golden leaf, a neighbor's small kindness, a child's shriek of laughter, the cuddle of a beloved pet, the sights, sounds, and scents of outdoors, the sudden reminder that there are many people who care, that the world will right itself. We can choose. It is a choice. We can choose to focus on the good, not ignoring those things we need to work to change, but disciplining our minds away from the despair that tempts them. And so, moving back to that space of warmth and comfort and relaxation, breathing in hope, breathing out fear, breathing in gratitude, breathing out resentment, breathing in deeply and breathing out fully. Take a few moments to consider those things which bring you peace and happiness. Think of lying in warm sand as the waves roll up onto the shore. Think of sitting on a bridge, your legs dangling over the side. Think of watching the cows in the field, hearing birdsong. Think of your friend's smile, the grasp of a child's hand. Whatever brings you peace, focus on it for a few minutes now. Persian poet Hafiz wrote, "I wish I could show you when you are lonely or in darkness the astonishing light of your own being." Loneliness and darkness have been profound for many of us as the world darkens sooner as we progress towards winter, and just today, especially with the end of daylight savings time. But also, loneliness and darkness have abounded during the entire past almost 8 months of pandemic, the last weeks, months, and years of political vitriol, cultural violence, and ideological conflict. For some of us, loneliness and darkness are companions who have accompanied us since childhood, especially if childhood was difficult, or from earlier years in which life events were traumatic. But in truth, we are light. We are all light. In truth, we all carry the light of being, the light of spirit, the light of the larger story, the light of shared human experience. We carry the light of evolution, the light of mystery, the light of all the gods, the light of the moon, the light of the bigger picture. Life is astonishing, and we are all in this together, and from there the light grows. We are the light in the world's darkness, if only we can allow ourselves to shine and make room for others to do the same. Going back to our place of calm reflection and deep and comfortable breathing, let us consider the light within, the light that bubbles forth from us often unbidden, the light arising out of a sudden and unexpected sense of connection to the whole world, the light of a moment of tranquility in a turbulent time, the light of sudden understanding and forgiveness melting you from inside. Let us reflect on the light of laughter, the light of relief, the light of kindness for no other reason than kindness. Let us reflect on the light that occasionally shines through others from whom we might not expect it, and from those with whom we are close and see it often, and from the light we recognize within. Breathing in light breathing out darkness, breathing in peace, breathing out worry, breathing in trust, breathing out doubt, breathing in love deeply, deeply, and breathing out fear. Breathing in, relaxed and serene, breathing out fully and deeply, breathing in, breathing out. Amen. And until next week, hold on to the light, and blessed, blessed be.
Step by step, the longest march can be won, can be won.
Many stones can form an arch, singly none, singly none.
And by union what we will can be accomplished still.
Drops of water turn a mill, singly none, singly none. Step by step, the longest march can be won, can be won. Many stones can form an arch, singly none, singly none. And by union what we will can be accomplished still. Drops of water turn a mill, singly none, singly none.